Hi again, friends. Some friends of mine have barn owls at their barn, so let's go check it out. As the sun is setting, it's gonna get dark, and this is prime time for the owls to start getting more active and searching the fields for different creatures. The barn owls, if you've never seen them before, they actually look pretty weird. Their face, it's almost like they have a mask on, like a white mask. That special shape of this mask-looking facial feature and feathers help to focus the sound and to help their really good ears hear where the sound is coming from. And so even without even seeing the mouse in the field, they can hear it and find it. So that's pretty amazing. So I'm really excited to go check these out. Here we are out at the barn, and right up here is where the barn owl nest is. Let's see if we can peek inside. There they are. That is the family. Oh my, and they are not so excited to see my camera in their doorway. But here we have two parents. One of them is on the right. The other one is kind of in the back, next to the fluffy one on the left. And then there's four babies. They hatch at different times, and so they are developed at different stages. So you see the one on the left is the smallest and probably the youngest. And that other one in the front, middle, the one that keeps on hissing at us, he's probably the oldest baby and is probably going to be flying soon. This is really amazing to see these so up close. It's really a strange sound to hear from a bird. Okay, I'll leave you guys alone. In the evening, I was watching the nest, and this is the sound that they actually make as they're flying around or calling to each other. It's not the friendly hoot sound that you would normally associate with an owl. Now, up here is where the box is, but all the way down here, what do you think this might be? Down underneath their nest. Let's take a closer look. You see that there's bones everywhere. Look at that. That's the skull of a rodent. Maybe a rat or a gopher, something like that. And you see this? This is an owl pellet. This is not actually poop. I'm going to take these back to the house so we can take a closer look at them. Let's get started dissecting these owl pellets. The owl, after it eats its food, the food goes down into its stomach and it digests it, but there are some things that its body can't digest, like fur and bones. So about 10 hours later, after it's eaten, it will then cough up in a pellet like this everything that it could not digest. And so this is a pellet filled with fur and bones. Mostly what the barn owls will eat is rodents. Remember that cute little deer mouse that we found? Well, we think it's cute, but if an owl sees it, it thinks it's delicious, and so it will eat it. And you'll find some of the remains of mice in here. That was really interesting to see what was inside the owl pellets and see what they've been eating. Hopefully you can do that at home sometime and you can see for yourself. Owls are pretty awesome. They can turn their necks almost completely around without moving their bodies. It might look something like this. How do they do that? Well, they have twice as many neck bones as we do, so they can turn their necks farther. Did you like seeing those barn owls in their nest? That was really cool. But do you remember what they did when I got my camera in close? They hissed at me, and they squawked, and I guess they were afraid because there was this camera just suddenly in their nest, but I was just taking a peek. but that didn't make me feel so good. I didn't feel very welcome. Are you ever rude or unkind to someone that you don't know, or maybe someone that's not part of your family or not one of your friends? How do you think that makes them feel? You know, Jesus died for everyone, and he would consider everyone on earth his friend. So let's choose to be kind and loving to every person that we come in contact with. Okay, friends, we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.